Thank you, Dave. At 8:06 minus 12 at the airport. Good morning, everyone. Breaking news to tell you about out of Ottawa today. Canada's top court has unanimously struck down Canada's prostitution laws. Now, the ruling, prostitution-related activity does remain illegal in our country for one more year because the Supreme Court of Canada decision means Parliament will get time now to respond, likely with a brand new law. Canada's highest court striking down all three prostitution-related laws in our country against keeping a brothel, living on the avails of prostitution, and street solicitation. The ruling is a victory for prostitutes looking for safer working conditions because the court found our laws violate the charter rights of prostitutes, specifically the guarantee to life, liberty, and security of the person. Ontario's appeal court previously striking down the ban on brothels on the grounds the ban forced prostitutes onto the street, exposing them to more danger. Today's landmark ruling comes 34 years after the Supreme Court of Canada upheld our country's anti-prostitution laws. It's now 8:07. The first hurdle has been cleared for the Northern Gateway Pipeline project, the National Energy Board giving the project the green light, but with strict conditions, the three-member panel attaching 209 conditions, many of which are aimed at protecting the environment. Calgary-based Enbridge is proposing the 1,200-kilometer line. It would eventually take oil sands bitumen to Kitimat, BC, where it would then be loaded onto ships bound overseas for Asia. The National Energy Board says after weighing all of the oral and written evidence, Canada is better off with Northern Gateway than without it.
What would have been more interesting is if the Joint Review Panel had turned it down. Would the Cabinet have overturned that decision? I think this makes the Cabinet decision much clearer for them.
National Energy Board approval is just the first big hurdle to clear. The final decision, as you just heard, rests with the federal government. Cabinet now has 6 months to consider things. The feds can approve or deny the application, but Ottawa cannot change the conditions put forward by the NEB review panel. There are only 5 shopping days left until Christmas. Looks like they're going to be downright busy. A new poll showing about 7 out of every 10 Canadians have not finished their holiday shopping. 1 in 5 people admit they haven't even started yet. The survey suggesting this weekend's also going to be expensive, with Canadians shelling out more than last year. For example, people who had started shopping say they had spent about $986 already. That's considerably higher than the $692 spent last year this time, heading into the final weekend before Christmas. While people more than half believe they can still stay within their budget this year, 20% say they fear going over by the time the last gift is wrapped and under the tree. Traders focusing on Blackberry this morning, no surprise, after Blackberry handing in quarterly earnings that were a lot worse than expected. Blackberry posting a loss for the quarter of $4.4 billion with a B, or $8.37 a share. Poor sales of the new Blackberry Q and Z10 devices, sending revenue tumbling 56% compared to the same quarter last year. Blackberry shares rising 14 cents to $6.81 on strong cash position, and a 5-year strategic partnership now with Foxconn to make phones in Indonesia and other fast-growing markets.